domestic market. And all these things are done by Ghanaians, including the building, the infrastructure, the young people we have trained. Everything here is purely 100% Ghanaians.
Minimum 3 people.
Minimum 3, maximum 10.
We're gathered here at Dawinya to commission 75 greenhouses and an entrepreneurship and innovation center. This is the biggest green village estate in Ghana, indeed in West Africa, and I thank the dynamic Minister for Business Development, Ibrahim Awal Mohammed, and his hard-working Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovations Plan, NEIP, John Kumar, for this brilliant project. I'm particularly happy with what I'm seeing here because of the critical importance of agriculture in our country's economy. Indeed, more than 50% of our population is engaged in agriculture, which has over the years been characterized by largely old-fashioned production methods and by low income levels for farmers and fisherfolk. This has made the sector unattractive to the youth as a viable means of livelihood. We're told by the data that some 250,000 young men and women graduate from our tertiary educational institutions annually, with only 2% being absorbed in the formal sector, while the remaining 98% seek employment in the informal sector or remain unemployed. A partial response to this has been the establishment of the Nation Builders Corps, NABCO, which has provided jobs for 100,000 unemployed graduates. We are on course to remedying the situation more permanently and creating greater opportunities for the youth by building a strong and resilient economy with a focus on diversifying Ghanaian agriculture, adopting value addition activities, and promoting industrialization with digital services, which are the driving forces for innovation, higher productivity levels, and job creation. As we embark on the journey to modernize agriculture through greenhouse technology, which is a major plank of government's program for planting for food and jobs. This means that at this facility, the reliance on favorable weather conditions and on particular seasons for vegetable farming will now be things of the past. Indeed, cultivating vegetables in a greenhouse has many advantages. It allows the farmer to plant under optimal conditions. It ensures good development of crops, and it guarantees decent prices. Issues such as droughts are mitigated by the use of greenhouses. I've been reliably informed that the 75 greenhouses here at Dawinya can produce 4,500 tons of tomatoes annually, bringing a yearly revenue of some 11 million cedis and employing a total of 230 people. Already, vegetables from this farm are being sold at ShopRite, Farmers Market, Eden Tree, amongst other places. This is highly commendable, and I say a big aiko to all those involved in this project. Ladies and gentlemen, this greenhouse initiative, as I've already stated, is an integral part of the program for planting for food and jobs. So I urge the Ministry of Business Development to continue to collaborate effectively with the Ministries of Food and Agriculture and of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation to enhance the prospects of success of this venture. Let me reiterate the government's policies such as the Program for Planting for Food and Jobs, Free Senior High School, One District, One Factory, and the National Entrepreneurship and Innovations Plan are aimed at mainstreaming the country's youth into national development. They have been designed to equip our young people with the skills and competencies to enable them to play meaningful roles in our socio-economic transformation. I encourage the Ministry of Business Development and NEIP to use the opportunity provided by the Greenhouse Facility and the Multi-Purpose Conference Center to build the capacity of young entrepreneurs to enable them to become competitive in vegetable farming so that they earn a good living for themselves and create jobs for others. Please make good use of this beautiful 192-bed hostel, which has attached to it a multi-purpose conference center and health and recreational facilities to train more young entrepreneurs who want to venture into various fields of economic activity. I continue to state that while COVID-19 has wreaked havoc on all economies, including our own, it has had a negative impact on health and businesses. It has also presented opportunities which are being seized by far-sighted entrepreneurs. We have an opportunity to deepen our self-reliance and minimize our exposure and dependence on external sources. We must develop domestic solutions to combat the challenges presented by the pandemic and strengthen indigenous productive capacity. I charge the Ministry of Business Development to take the lead towards developing domestic businesses into successful enterprises that can create the much-needed jobs for the masses of our population, especially our youth. I have said, and I believe firmly, that we can build a Ghana beyond aid, that is a prosperous and self-confident Ghana that is in charge of her economic destiny, a transformed Ghana that is prosperous enough to be beyond needing aid, and a Ghana that engages competitively with the rest of the world through trade and investment. We can do this if we invest in entrepreneurship and ensure that our population is aggressive in pursuing the entrepreneurial agenda.